save it?
No problem. I understand. Things happen. Alright, for the recording's sake, apologies for a little bit of a wait there. But
Sorry about that, that was my bad.
Oh, no problem at all. We are ready to hit the D&D ground running. I have a recap here on the tabletop. By the way, Soundtail room is 13126 if you want that. It's working again this week. The servers went down last week for some reason. So basically, you spent the last 4 sessions either fighting the entire session or dungeoneering or both. And so now you are currently outside the dungeon. I'll give you a little bit of a visual example of what it looks like. There's a big rock cliff face in front of you that is completely vertical, and there are 2 gates cut into the wall. They're about 25 feet tall, and they are slightly open, and there are enemies pushing through to get back at you, as you had been embroiled in a fight last session. Cassandra, Dragonbait, and Tavok are all down. You have used... this isn't exactly the right term, but I think you'll get what I mean. Your action economy is kind of taxed right now, because you've been in a fight for a while. And you've spent the better part of about 15 in-game minutes fighting. It is dusk outside where you currently stand. That means it's about 5:30 in game time. And the last person, or the first person to start off our initiative is Guy. Before we do that, I will allow you to rearrange your turn order if you wish. Currently, I don't mind if you move yourselves to the front or what. But if you...
All right. Guys, I've...
Go ahead.
Okay, I've got a plan. So, there's like a cliff face above this door, right? And we obviously need to seal the door, you know, because that will at least postpone the demon problem for a little longer. And also guarantee that they're not going to come back out after us, right?
Mm-hmm.
So,
a religion check or something to, like... Demons are powerful. Like, is dropping some rocks in front of the door going to actually fix this? Can I, like, do a religion check to know that, or is that not something that's knowable?
Yeah, go ahead.
That'll be a gentleman's 11.
None of that non-gentleman's 11. Okay. You're convinced that it will do something. You're not sure if it will make them angrier or if they'll be deterred. They will react. That's about all you figure.
they won't be able to physically walk through the rock and keep it down.
Okay.
Right? Like, we haven't seen them do that before.
You haven't seen them walk through matter, no.
I guess if they can just, like, blast through the rock, then we're probably in big trouble anyways, so...
Well, yeah, but it would take a while, probably. And we need to get away right now.
Right, my thought was, like, is it going to be a better use of our time to just run? Or, like, try to delay them? Because I'm not opposed to running, I just want to throw that out there.
Yeah.
Well, if we're having this conversation in real game time, then we need to run.
Yeah, okay. Alright, so... Hey, Dan?
Yeah.
Cyrus can go before or after I take my actual turn, right?
He would be, like, following on your tail. That's how we've been running the companions. So Guy goes, and then Cyrus immediately after. You kind of like roll them together into one turn. I don't care if you have Cyrus move before you. That doesn't really matter. As long as you do your actions and his actions in the same turn, that's all that's necessary.
Okay. Okay.
Because
so
if
I
you're
can just
riding
do it
him,
kind
it kind of
spontaneously.
matters if he moves first, but that's up to you.
Was I riding him?
I don't think so.
I don't remember. Probably.
Do you want me to put you... You know what? I'm just going to make an executive decision for now. You can change it if you want. I'm going to put you at the top of the order again. Just for fun. So it'll be Guy, Petal, Elvira, and then it will go to my characters.
Okay. I'm going to move... Yeah, I'm going to move with Cyrus. I cannot see that space right there. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and I am adjacent to that spider as well. I'm going to make... I'm going to attack the swarm of spiders here.
Okay.
So
You pull up their character sheet.
21?
Stat block. Finding out right now. 21 should hit, yeah.
Okay. 7 slashing damage.
Okay.
4 fire damage.
Alright.
Six radiant damage. And then... Oh, well, I'll apply the fire thing later. Alright, my second attack... I presume a 7 does not hit.
Nope, that one misses.
So can you apply the burning from my first attack?
Yes, let me find the... I got a bunch of new
Okay, and then
condition things.
Rhinoceros. Wait, okay. Ah, no, he didn't move 20 feet. Oh, what if I... I cannot see these squares.
I'll fix that.
Don't fix it. Keep us guessing.
I
How's
mean,
that?
we still have the tool, right? The measure
Oh,
tool.
that is much better.
Yeah, the grid was, I think it was white or gray or something. He just couldn't see it. It didn't contrast.
Alright, and then...
Keep us guessing.
Iris is going to gore... Oh... Ooh. He's also going to attack the swarm of spiders. So that's a 15 plus that's a total of 22.
Yeah, that hit.
Okay, and then 15 bludgeoning damage.
Alright, that swarm of spiders goes down.
Nice. Just kind of stomps on them and they go squish.
A lot of, like, greenish black blood comes out because they're undead spiders.
It's like popping like those
No.
bubble wrap, but for a rhinoceros.
Oh, Okay. I did not think you were going to say bubble wrap.
That's a visual I really didn't need.
All right.
Popping big old zits. Like,
Yeah, that's what I thought he was going to say.
you're welcome, everybody.
Also, don't need that visual either. Thank you.
All
I'll
right.
be here all night until 9.
That's all I can do.
Liz and I were on the same wavelength.
Well, I do want to yell. I do want to yell to Artis. Artis, get Dragon Bait up on top of Cyrus, so we can carry him out.
Yes, I will endeavor to do so. Once it is my turn. Either Petal or Elvira can go next. It's up to you guys.
All right, I'm going to. So I can attack, and then grab Cassandra, and then put her on top of Winston, and then take off. Right?
I think. Well, you could attack with one of your beasts because picking up Cassandra, I think, is going to be an action.
Yeah.
Is it okay? Yeah, I'm gonna have Shere Khan maul this guy.
Okay. Oh, I really think rolling this all together into one token in one turn is going to help a lot with this action economy.
What's this to hit? Yeah, he's going to make a bite attack on the spider. Well, does a 27 hit? Oh no,
Yeah.
sorry, 24.
Yeah.
Does a
Yes.
24 hit?
Very little
That would be
difference.
10 plus 3.
Yes. You roll pretty high for your attack rolls. I'm to expect this from Petal.
11 for 11 points of damage.
All right, flat out, just destroy it in one hit, one swipe of his giant tiger paw. Right? Was it Sharkan who did it?
That's yeah.
Okay.
Okay. That is 300% what I was going for. With that, I'm going to hop down, grab Cassandra, and move 50 feet on Winston's back. Or no, Winston hasn't moved yet, so he can double that. So he can go 1, or 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45.
So you're going off the map, basically.
Damn.
Yeah, we're getting out of here.
You left us.
That was the plan.
All right, that brings us to
I
Elvira
assume
Vorn.
y'all are following.
Next is Elvira, Vorn, and Queen.
Okay, so I'm gonna jump up on to Queen's back. Let me shoot, I forgot to look. Come on. And run away. Let me see what her run speed is. And then I'm assuming Vorn's gonna follow me. Or we're probably following Vorn, actually.
Okay.
Right, her move speed is 50 feet, so that's nice. And then Vorn is... Haha, here we go. Oh, I already have her. Cool, okay. 30 feet. So actually, yeah, he's following us. So, I'll just go 30 feet away. That's fine. We won't leave him in the dust. He provides protection. Oh, wait. I gotta choose this thing. Okay.
So, Cassandra's been grabbed, right?
Yeah,
Oh.
Cassandra's with me. I just
Oh,
can't move
that's
the
right.
token.
Oh, okay, good.
That's
'cause
right.
I like set my piece and I realized.
Sorry. I forgot
And
to
I was
move
right
her
next
too. Okay, she's grabbed.
Okay.
Okay, so that means that just Dragon Bait's down. Tavoke is not summoned at the moment because he went down. Okay.
He's fine.
Cassandra's turn is meaningless because she is incapacitated. You all hear a bellowing voice off to the southeast, and a large, not large, but medium-sized humanoid starts running towards you. Actually, not running towards you so much as he's running away from something else. He doesn't seem to really see you as he turns around and he fires off a spell in the opposite direction. Not towards you. I want to clarify that.
Yeah.
Actually, Rhett, I'm going to modify that slightly. He actually stops and he summons in his hands a weapon, and then he slices a creature in half with one swipe. And then he yells, "Death to you, foul undead! You are a scourge in this world!" And he seems to be turning to stand and fight against what now is amassing to be quite a large group of creatures. They all seem to be shambling in some sense. Not exactly walking as you guys would be, kind of dragging their feet and stuff. But at the same time, Artis is trying his best to pick up dragon bait. And he's struggling. He fails to pick up dragon bait, but Raka assists him. So the both of them have dragon bait, like one arm around their necks apiece, and they are able to move 5, 10, 15, 20. Or sorry, not 20, 15. Ending their turn, the monsters begin moving towards you.
And they like all climb onto Cyrus? I did kind of
Next
specifically
turn.
mention that to Artis.
Next turn. It's their action economy that's the problem. The Barb Devil that's up in front of you, or that has come out, has caught up to you, Guy, and the other Barb Devil has managed to make its way out of the dungeon. And then I have grouped the imps in groups of 3. You should be able to see their little name tags here as they start pouring out. Takes a while for them to do so. There's a lot of them. Barb Devil number 1 is going to make 2 attacks on Cyrus. Because you're on his back, correct?
Rude.
Yes.
Okay. Does a 16 hit?
Yes.
Okay. How about a 12?
Yes.
Okay, so he hits all 3 of his hits. One of them is a critical. So he's going to do
Okay.
9 piercing plus another 24 piercing plus another 8 piercing. So 36 plus 9, 45 piercing damage to Cyrus. And I believe Cyrus has a maximum of 46. So that puts Cyrus down with 0 hit points. It's not dead.
Wait, what? How much damage did you take?
Did 54 damage.
Goodness.
This is why we don't save NPCs, guys. Leave them to die.
Life over a limb, you over him.
At the same time, the creature that was over there fighting those the other shambling creatures, actually is going to use his free action to call out to you. Are you friend or foe?
I don't know.
We leaving.
The giant spider over here is going to attack Elvira.
Is she even on the map?
She should be.
Nope.
Oh.
I moved to get away.
Then... Wait. Are you actually off the map then, Liz? Because
Well, according to the because I still can't see the hexes. Hold on. Yeah, I can. My bad. I use the measurement tool. So if I only move 30 feet from where I was, move about 5,
okay.
10, 15.
You moved 30.
Right at the edge.
Did you dash to get 60 feet? Because you can do that if you want.
I did not know I could do that, so no, I didn't.
Okay.
You know what, though? I'm coming. I'll dash later.
It's fine if you want to, because I want you to be able to do things that you're aware that you can do. So I wouldn't hold it against you if you didn't know. So if you want that to be the case, just let me know. Because otherwise, this giant spider is going to attack you.
You know what? Let's do it.
Okay. So it's not going to be able to hit you.
Cool.
Okay, for simplicity, I'm just going to move you guys over here.
Oh, wait, no. I meant, right, let's go on with the fight. I'm not going to dash. Sorry, I'm not going to dash.
Oh, you're
That's
not
what
going
I meant.
to dash.
Go roll your die.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm not paying attention. I'm not going to dash.
Okay.
So 30 would be about right here in the direction I went. Okay.
All right. Giant spider. Second here. Is going to attack you with a web attack. And does an 18 hit?
Yes, but I cast shield. Sorry, I'm still trying to learn how to use that spell. Like
No
when
problem.
I can call that in.
No problem. I think you can reaction with shield.
You're supposed, well, rules is written, you're supposed to call it before you hear the number, so it's like, I attack you.
Okay, that makes
like,
sense.
Shield. But
I didn't give her
that's
time
also
for that.
like if everyone is really, really good about like, you know, like I do this and then do this. You know, like if we're all really good about calling out things in order, then that's how it's supposed to go. It's just to stop you from cheating and like waiting till you hear the results to decide to cast shield.
That makes sense. So you decide if you can let me cast shield or not. I don't, either way.
You are absolutely welcome to.
Thank you.
Yep.
So that means, and it might still hit me though. That's the problem. +5. You said 18?
Yep.
It still hits.
Okay, so on your next turn, you can, as an action, make a strength saving check, or excuse me, strength check, saving check. I just made up a new roll, to try to get out of the web that has just entangled you. You are now stuck. You are restrained. So that means that you can't move at the moment.
Oh no! I mean, okay. Well, shoot. Oh, wait, but Vorn can move on my move, too, so we came
And
in.
doesn't Vorn also convey a +2 to your armor class?
Sorry, hold on.
Oh!
I was
did
just
not
reading
remember that.
in hopes that... I remembered some things.
It's alright. No problem at all.
I think he does.
Let me know how that works out. I'm gonna assume... I'll just figure out what else I want to do while you figure that out.
Yes, it does. But it's still only... wait, 16... It still hits because it's at 18, but yes.
Okay. I just made a really good roll.
Yeah. The creature makes an attack against the wearer of the Guardian's amulet. The Guardian grants +2 bonus to the wearer's AC. If the Guardian is within 5 feet of the wearer. And I keep him... Like, yeah.
If the Guardian is within 50 feet of the amulet's wearer, half of any damage the wearer takes is transferred to the Guardian.
Yes. She did not take any damage.
So would
she just
he
got
also
restrained.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So he's going to go in and try to help out Guy.
Thanks.
Okay.
So he's going to... I think he has the bonus action dash. Or does he not have bonus actions and all that?
No, he
Yeah,
has
he
bonus
should.
actions.
Bound. Okay. Then I guess he's not going to dash because we didn't dash out. He's not going to take any bonus action. He's going to run up. I'm going to just point on the bigger thing where he is.
Okay.
to make a little ring. He's gonna dash.
I just dropped a token in there for you. You can move it if you want.
Okay, cool.
I don't think we have access to that one.
Yeah.
I just updated it for you.
Oh, perfect. Okay, he's gonna do whatever he needs to do bonus action wise to get right here, so he's lined up with Stinky Pants. And
what's his reach to attack? I think it's only +5.
Reach to 5 feet. Yep.
Yeah, so he's technically 10 feet away from the barbed devil. Does he have another 5 feet of movement? He could get closer.
Dang it.
What if you came down around this way?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Honestly, we don't need to fight right now. You should probably just try and have Vorn pick up Dragon Bait and Raka in.
Okay, that would work. Sorry guys, you're right. There we go. Okay, back on.
Okay, he could pick up one, which would be Dragon Bait probably, because Raka's still alive.
Let's do Dragon Bait.
All right, you pick up Dragon Bait. If you have any movement speed left, you can move half of that with Dragon Bait in your arms.
I never dashed, so I can go back to the 30 feet with Dragon Bait.
Okay.
I just can't move him.
Rescue Dragon Bait.
There we go.
Okay. I have done everything in my turn other than... No, I've done everything in my turn, so now we're back to Guy.
All right. So it's me, Raka, and Artis.
Yeah.
Can we separate the tokens, Dan?
How's that?
No, like separate Guy and Cyrus.
Okay, that would take a couple minutes. Is it necessary for the moment?
Yes.
Can I do this?
Well, I mean, I can't take him.
Oh, just.
Oh, you can just roll with it. We understand you take them.
Yeah. Just roleplay. He's not. I mean.
Theater of the mind moment.
All right. I am out of everything. Okay, I'm going to throw a hand axe at one of those at this guy here.
This guy?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll for your attack.
Hand axe. There's a 17 hit.
Yes.
Wonderful. 2 slashing damage. And because it's a thrown weapon, I lose that hand axe.
You said 2?
Yep.
Okay.
Alright, and then I'm gonna book it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Does that put me out, or?
We could say for practicality reasons, yes. You're out.
Okay. Awesome.
That means Elvira...
Raka, Artist, come on!
Petal is out of the map, so then that brings it just to my NPCs here. The newcomer is going to dash. 25, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Artis and Raka are also going to dash. Break off, and then you all disappear off the side of the map, closely followed by somebody else behind you with a torch that you don't know. Yes.
These new interlopers, the guy who shouted out to us and whoever has the torch. Would I be able to like make a wounding shot and shoot them in the knee to slow them down so the undead take them out and focus on them while we escape? Is that something that could be done?
I need a second.
Thinking like Shane season 2 of The Walking Dead. That's what I'm thinking. Don't know if you ever watched that show.
I have. Roll to rip my heart out and eat it in front of me. No, I'm just kidding. You could, if you'd like.
Does a 19 hit?
Did you roll to eat his heart out?
I rolled to kill off 2 NPCs to save us.
It is the same NPC, by the way. The guy with the torch is the one who called out to you. 19 hits. What are you aiming for? Anything in particular?
Yeah, I want to kneecap him. Just slow him down so the undead catch up to him. I don't want to, like, kill him. I want them to focus on the flailing guy and not on the us running away.
Okay, 1 second while I figure out. Alright, you technically hit, but at the same time, you don't hit. Even though your roll was high enough, for some inexplicable reason, your arrow does not land on the individual.
Okay. With my second shot, I rolled a dirty 20. How'd that one do me?
Yeah, no, that one hits.
I'm just going to look at my group and be like, just listen. Every once in a while, someone's going to have to make the hard call. I don't mind being that guy this time.
Oh, wait, I still got to do a strength check to get out of here.
It's very chaotic neutral of you, that's for sure. At the same time, Artist Simber is going to yell out at you in disapproval. What do you think you're doing?
Guy is just very, very quiet.
Listen, with all the people we've run into, honestly, what are the chances they weren't an enemy? Slim. Slim. Also, life over them. Sorry, life over limb, us over them. Like, probably wasn't going to make it anyways. Might as well use it to help us escape. Like I said, not proud, but stand by my choice.
Why are y'all all coming back over here?
You can do whatever you want. I'm just collecting your tokens for the next map that we need them on.
Oh, okay. Do I still have to do a strength check?
Did you tell me how much damage you did? Because I don't remember.
Oh, I didn't roll. I mean, I can. I didn't roll damage. I was just trying to, like, slow him down.
I see.
Absolutely can roll damage.
Okay.
That would be 9 piercing and 3 frost for 12 damage total.
All right, you see two
I just wanted to
brilliant
slow him down.
flashes.
Sort of hobbling.
Two brilliant flashes of light come from both of his hands, and is engulfed in light, and he continues running in your direction.
He could be fun to have around.
Well, here's hoping he doesn't take that parting shot too personal.
There we go. Okay. Why don't you tell me what you do next? As you are in the woods, running from spiders, demons, zombies, and an unknown person who you've just shot twice but seems to have healed himself and is still following you.
Yeah, I'm heading out of the forest. Like, we know the route we came in here.
Yeah.
We just cleared it. Like, and even so, it'll be way faster fighting them on the way out now that we know what to look for, and we know there's no assassin vine. Or at least they shouldn't have grown back in the 18 hours we've been here.
Let's see here. Go back to the map where you have the party token. I'm sure you probably remember that. You were... Okay. That's where you are. You come to a fork in the path. I'm going to give you, 20 seconds to decide, real seconds to decide what you want to do before this guy catches up to you. Unless you want to just
I'm saying, we go back the same way we just came. We got to get out of here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm just plopping us along this road.
All right, make a. I need a group dexterity check, or I'll take athletics. I guess is what I really want.
Dexterity?
Sorry, athletics is what I really want. Sorry.
Okay.
I don't know why I said dexterity.
17.
17.
No, only a 4.
Or whoever's carrying a body needs to roll with disadvantage. Not a body, but a person.
Oh, that's boring.
Am I correct that we're just leaving Cyrus?
Can I use Winston's?
Yes.
Okay, you can use Winston's, yes. And thank you, Eli.
Right, he's a plus. Do you want me to roll for Vorn as well?
Well, it's I mean, I was just looking for Elvira, but you could substitute.
He's still carrying. I was assuming he's still carrying what's his face.
Oh yes, then he needs to roll with disadvantage.
Okay. Elvira got a. Before I lose that one. Give me one moment. All right, so got a 10.
Okay.
Tell Raka to jump on Shah Khan's back. And I'd like to bonus that, or I'd like to take an action at some point to heal Cassandra while we're on the back of Winston.
Oh, sure, go for it.
Cool. You know what? She's looking real hurt. We're going to hit her with a 2nd level Cure Wounds. That'll be 9 points of health to Cassandra.
All right. And do we keep moving now?
Well, before
yes, we keep moving till we get out of this whole creepy forest.
Narratively, before you do so, you hear a voice calling out behind you. Halt! Why do you attack me? This is not the voice I want to go for. That's Artis's voice.
It's not
Why
personal.
do you attack me? That's closer. What'd you say, Elvira?
Sweet.
It's not personal. No hard feelings. Gotta go. Bye.
it was you or us. Sorry, bro. And then I'm just gonna like keep going.
Keep going. You guys have managed.
I'm out of there. I'm trying to get out of this creepy forest.
Your athletics check has you keeping pace with him. You're not pulling ahead. You're not falling behind. He's not catching up to you. You're staying neck and neck right now. And he is about 20 feet behind you.
25.
25 on your healing?
No, on my dexterity check. I forgot to tell you.
Oh, okay. Well, that
or
probably changes
athletics.
Things. That changes
I
things.
all mounted because I probably should have used what's it called? Queen's dexterity, but it's whatever. But
all right,
does that mean I can speed up to?
You are slightly losing him then, in that case, because I was taking the general average of all of your rolls.
Oh, okay. Winston's movement speed is also, I guess we'd be going at the speed of whoever's our slowest member, so never mind. I was going to say, because he can go like 100 feet in 6 seconds.
She can go like 50 is her move speed.
That's the same, yeah. Then so Queen and Winston can move at the same speed.
Cyrus cannot go any feet.
Yeah, would I have seen Cyrus go down, or was I already too far away?
You are already too far away.
You were kind of far away. You probably wouldn't have.
You abandoned us.
We all decided we were leaving.
You yeeted.
I saved Cassandra. I'm sure she appreciates it when she
Touché.
wakes up in a second.
Touche.
I am. Oh, there we go. For some reason, I couldn't find the most basic information on a sheet. It was right in front of me the whole time. Yeah. Let's. You lose track of the person in question as you round the bend. Ball's in your court. What do you do? Keep running?
Yeah, I want to get out of this forest. Yeah. It's been bad the whole time.
Yes.
Okay. We'll say, apart from encountering a couple spiders here and there, which you just blaze past, unless you want to actually attack them, you make it after a good 20 minutes of running. You actually come back out of the forest where you had been several days previous. Outside of the...
Do we need to make, like...
forest.
What? Is there a resilience check in D&D? Or a equivalent?
That would be Constitution.
Do we need to make Constitution saving throws?
Only to be exhausted.
I mean...
You definitely...
We dead ran for 20 minutes. Like, that's an exhausting task.
That is enough, probably, with a bad check. Well, let's just say, roll another athletics check. All of you. We'll average it out, and then we'll determine whether or not you get a point of exhaustion for that.
I'm like, the Constitution saving is so much better.
17.
1.
12. Winston's tired. He's a long distance traveler, not a sprinter.
I'm worried that Queen is dead from exhaustion. Oh, I need to give her check. Hold on. Ignore that. Ignore that one. Let me look at Queen's strength.
Yeah, if you're writing Queen would be the one to make the check.
So.
Hey, and the animals at least should be fresh because.
So she got a 12. She got a 12 on her. Right. I forgot I was writing.
Animals would be fresh. Animals would be fresh because they haven't been doing anything this whole time.
Mm-hmm. So she got a 12. Sorry, I had forgotten about that, y'all. My bad.
Was anyone on foot anymore? Or was everybody riding? Because we've got...
I am.
We have Artist Simber, and we have Raka, and we have Cassandra, and Dragonbait.
So I didn't realize Guy was... Well, I should say Petal didn't realize Guy was on foot. And so he told Raka to get on Sharkan.
I didn't help anybody out. I just jumped on Queen and went for it.
And
Okay,
So you
okay,
got Vorn to
so
grab...
Vorn-
What's his name?
Vorn is carrying Dragonbait. I think Artis and I are the only ones who are like on foot.
Okay, so
Yeah.
those are the only 2 checks that would actually matter then. So let me do one for Artis. And then we'll
I'll roll for disadvantage for Vorn.
Okay.
So there'll be 11.
Ooh, Artis gets a nat 1. He is not keeping up.
15.
You guys lost Artis in the forest? Just completely lost him.
Uh-oh.
Well, that's no good. I just realized it only takes an action to resummon to Vogue.
Mm-hmm.
And is he size medium yet? No, next level.
Oh, that's
Darn.
next level.
Okay, never mind. Never mind.
I know what you were thinking, though. It's a good idea. Too bad. All right, you are now down a party member, and you are down an animal companion.
All right, guys. That was rough.
Dragonbait is
Admittedly.
still
I think
out.
things were going really well. What?
Dragonbait is still incapacitated, by the way. I mean, not incapacitated, just like 0 hit points.
Oh, Cassandra, can you heal him? I don't have very many spell slots left.
Let me find out.
But-
I'll check
like,
my character sheet.
Dragonbait is rolling. Is Dragonbait rolling death saving throws? Or
No,
He
you have to
could,
get
but
it
if he's
to
being
those.
healed, then it's unnecessary. She's going to give him back 19 health, but that used 2 second-level spell slots. Okay, so Dragonbait is now currently at 19. Alright, we're going to move you... Just for simplicity's sake, we're just going to look at our character tokens here. Alright, so Cassandra is back at... What was Cassandra healed for?
She got 12.
12. Alright, so...
Which I thought was pretty good.
Artis is missing. Raka's fine. Dragonbait has a sliver of health. He's barely breathing, basically. You exit the dense part of the forest into the normal jungle again, somewhat saddened by what has happened in the last hour. It seemed like things were going so well, and then all of a sudden you got embroiled in a fight that was a little bit more than you bargained for. And unfortunately, in the fight, you've lost not only Cyrus, the new rhinoceros, but you also seem to have misplaced Artis Simber. A fact which has Dragonbait in a serious state of both confusion and sorrow, as he has he very much misses his traveling companion, really the only person he's ever come to get close to. He looks to you, Petal, expectantly, not with words. He can't speak, but he lets out the faint smell of fresh cut grass, tainted with the smell of burning sulfur. I'm making these two up. If you haven't figured out, Dragonbait actually communicates by creating scents. That's just how he talks. You just have to get to know what the scents mean in order to know what he's saying.
No thing.
Like, guys, do we, what's the plan here? I was just focused on getting out. I didn't actually realize that we had lost. I mean, obviously I knew something was up when you guys didn't show up with Cyrus. But I did not see Homeboy fall behind.
Neither did I.
So, I guess I'm asking, what is it that we want to do?
Well,
If anything, and kind of like gauge the room.
We can probably wait a quarter of an hour, maybe. He shouldn't be too far behind. Maybe he'll find his way back.
Like take a short rest?
yeah, I say we hide here. Yeah, take a short rest, like hide in the underbrush. We'll see if we see him. We'll keep an ear out if we hear him.
Okay.
Yeah, if you want to, you can definitely take a short rest if you like.
The zombies aren't going to know where we went, right? But Artist will. He came in here with us, so.
All right, go ahead and do your short rest function on your character sheet, please. It's going to be important so that we can track the what you get back. Okay.
I will resummon Tavoke.
Voke appears beside you. What elemental form is he taking? I think it's elemental. What spiritual form is he
Lightning
taking?
form this time. Lightning dragon.
Okay. Don't have a great way of marking that, but I have an idea. We'll do this.
Oh, remember, don't worry.
Okay. Yes. Please let me know what your health is so I can adjust it on roll 20.
Mine
40.
20. Why am I so weak all the time?
Did you say
You're a
40?
caster. Yes.
What's Elvira's again?
46.
22.
Okay. Dragon Bait's better. He's not perfect yet. He's still suffering. You wait 15 minutes and nothing happens. In your indecisiveness, you end up spending a little bit more time than you expected. Another 15 minutes goes past. Nothing. There's no sign of anyone coming.
Yo, we gotta go back and look for him.
I was kind of thinking the same thing. Like, a stranger is one thing, but like...
To at least tell him and Dragonbait that we tried.
For sure. Artist is in the crew. That's a different story. I'm down to go... I'll risk it to go find him.
Dragonbait looks relieved when he hears that. Very relieved.
Listen, how about me and Shar Khan go in real quiet and scout the way out? See if we can sneak back there and get him.
Yeah, I like that idea.
Then if he's tired, he can get on Shar Khan, and if he's down, I can heal him.
In that case, if
And
you're
it's gonna be a big
stealthy,
I'll go in.
you'll use Shar Khan's stealth roll, and if you want to use perception, then you're going to use Petal's perception. And I would need both of those checks then.
$21 stealth and 14 persuasion or perception.
Okay. You slowly and quietly make your way back, and you round a corner, and you see probably about 30 yards ahead of you. Artis is flat on his face, on the path. You're not sure exactly why he is on his face. And immediately your gut feels like wrenched. Just, oh no, what happened? And then as your eyes focus a little bit more, you see a well-built, Petal, you can recognize monstrosities, but this isn't a monstrosity. Is there anything else that you specifically have some sort of proficiency or advantage in understanding in terms of creatures, people, that sort of thing?
Let me see if I think I only have the one favorite enemy. Oh, undead. I am familiar. I should say my favorite enemies are monstrosities and undead.
Okay. Instead of picking up on either of those, you catch a glimpse of the attire that this person is wearing, and it reminds you of home. You feel a sudden little bit of nostalgia, like, oh, I wish I was back in the Feywild, in the Laughing Court. And you recognize that there is a 7-foot, almost 8-foot man bending down. He's on one knee, and he has both hands above Artis, and there is a glowing, radiant, yellow aura coming from his hands, enveloping Artis. The man has his eyes closed, and he is quietly chanting something. And he opens his eyes, and he gently pulls back, gets back up on 2 feet, while still looking down at Artis. And Artis slowly rolls over, and then sits up, and looks straight into the eyes of the man in front of him. You saw all this from about 30 yards away.
I'll come out of the woods now and like make myself.
I'll be back.
Not attempt to hide myself.
Okay.
Say, hey there, Artis. We didn't see you go down. We thought you were behind us.
I don't know what happened. Last I remember, I fell, and then now I'm here. I don't know what happened.
I think you have the big guy to thank here, because I didn't get to you. He healed you before I got here.
With that, the big guy, as you so eloquently put it, kind of loses his step, kind of stumbles a little bit, and he falls backwards, flat on his back, and is completely still.
It's the same guy I shot.
Apart from one thing, you do see his chest rise and fall with breathing.
Is this the guy I shot, or is this a different guy?
Same guy. Okay. Would Petal know what a Firbolg is?
Are they native to the Feywild?
Kind of, sorta. It's a little hard to work it in, just because it's really I believe, if I remember right, Firbolg is actually not canon D&D. He comes from the Heroes of Wildemont, so he's from the Critical Role universe, if I remember correctly. But I really wanted to use him, so that's why he's here.
I mean, yeah, if you want him to be from the Feywild, then yeah, he's from the Feywild. I absolutely know what they are.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Because I do have him. Like, I don't know exactly what somebody from the Feywild would be dressed in, but you would recognize something of that sort on him. You also notice that he is clad in robes and he has an amulet around his neck, and he carries a mace. Well, he's not carrying.
Guys,
he's currently laying on the ground.
Man. Guys, I shot a holy man. All right, I gotta fix this. I'm gonna roll over to him and use my last second level spell slot to hit him with second level cure wounds for 8 points of damage, or 8 points of healing.
Okay. He comes back to consciousness. He doesn't sit up immediately. He blinks his eyes. And he looks at you quizzically.
Who are you? I did not expect to
I'm the guy that shot you in the knee. Sorry about that, by the way. Also the guy that just healed you. My name is Petal. I am an emissary of the Harlequin Court.
The
Harlequin Court, you said?
Yes.
Okay, I had a hard time pronouncing that.
The Harlequin Court.
He reaches out with a hand that, like, he's reaching out to grab your hand to help him up. And as he picks it up, it's literally just like this. It's just this huge hand in front of you. He's got really big hands. He's got kind of a lot of muscle.
Cool. Yeah, I'll do like the whole like lean back thing, like little kid trying to pick up a grown man, like that thing. I'll put effort. I'll try. I'll do my best. I'll give it my Kanye best.
It does very little, as he basically does all the work himself to get up. This guy he's kind of like the size of a Goliath. Which in this case, he's specifically almost 8 feet tall. Oh, I got a message on from one of you here. No, did I? Okay, never mind.
No, I was just pinning something.
Oh, I see. Where was I? Oh, and he shakes his head.
Well, in any case, I am pleased to be feeling better, considering my recent circumstances. No hard feelings.
How do you feel about a walk and talk?
I like that idea. Let's get out of this dreary place.
He talks very slowly, very deeply, almost a little bit nasally.
I will offer Artis the opportunity to ride Shark Khan, and I'll walk with the big guy.
You offer it, and the Firbolg says,
let me carry you. I think it'll be much gentler. You are only recently brought back to the land of the living. It is good that I was here.
And he picks up Artis in his arms like this and walks at a normal pace.
Princess Carrie?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna look at Artis like dead ends, like, just so you know, I'm definitely telling everyone about this.
Artis, he gives you a weird look in his eye, and then he actually passes out. He looks pretty tired.
Last words before it fades to black is, I'm definitely telling everybody about this. Passes out.
Fades to black. Wakes up to you all chuckling around a campfire. It's now evening. You're all having a meal. Actually, let's roll with that. You're all having your evening meal, and Artis comes back to consciousness. You're all discussing the events that have happened today. You've gotten to know your Firbolg companion just a little bit, and he gives you his name. He says his name is Grieves. Grieves is his name. And I'm going to give you a little token so that you know what he looks like. On that same map there, he's all the way on the right. That's what a Firbolg looks like. So I'll give you the physical description of him, because it's actually quite an interesting race, if you ask me. Let's see, where did I put it?
One of my good friends, these are her favorite.
Oh, yeah, he is Feywild. I just realized he's got the Fey Lost background. Where did I put it? Oh, here we go. Okay, Grieves goes into a story with you around this campfire. He tells you, he says that he, when he was a child, which was about 130 years ago, he was stolen away as a child. He was kidnapped and brought to the Feywild, and he spent the majority of his life there. Since his return back to the plane with the physical plane with Faerun, he has come to value the importance of life as it naturally exists. He returned about 20 years ago, and since then, he has been on a quest in order to make as many allies as he could to defend life and its essence. And that most recently, Grieves has joined the Emerald Enclave. He is a respected member that patrols the jungles of Chult with the duty of seeking out and destroying every undead creature he can find. He also goes into a little bit of what happened before you found him. He had accidentally stumbled single-handedly into a grove full of zombies, and the biggest one of them all being an ogre zombie, and it was just a little too much for him alone. So he was fleeing that when he ran into you guys.
Don't blame you. I also hate the undead and like to shoot them in the face as a pastime. Also, again, sorry about shooting you.
Well, as long as it doesn't happen again, I suppose we can chalk it up to a mistake.
He has a little half smile.
Yeah, sure, no problem.
I'm
good with that.
Tougher than I look.
Clearly.
Speaking of rest, it appears that it is getting quite dark. I do not have the vision of an elf. I might retire for the night.
With that, he lays down on the bedroll that he spread out for himself, and he falls fast asleep, leaving the rest of you to figure out what you're going to do.
Well,
I'll take a watch, but I could use a long sleep, a long rest.
I took the last watch. Somebody else can watch.
I was gonna say, I probably didn't take a watch, but I do need one. So I'll stay up.
Kind of silently gets into position to take the first watch, but he's like clearly, like he's paying attention, but he's kind of clearly more focused on. He's got like an arrow that he's kind of whittling, but like the way he's doing it, he's very clearly frustrated, so it keeps breaking.
All right, cool. You take. I'll either take the first or second. Doesn't matter. If you want to work on your arrow right now, guy, I'll go ahead and take watch.
He's gonna work on the arrow while he's.
Cassandra and Artis are going to volunteer for second and third watch. covering that. Also, before you guys...
The two of you have had a really rough day.
You know, they have, but they've been resting ever since, and so they're having a hard time sleeping through the night. So they're just going to do that. Y'all can take a long rest. Make sure you do that on your or your D&D Beyond character. The other thing of note is that before you go to sleep, Raka begins working on his wings that he has been so interested in making, and he actually stays kind of late into the night working on that. In fact, he doesn't really retire to bed until the second watch is about to. During the night, one time during the night, somewhere between second and third watch, Grieves actually wakes up and walks over into the bushes, and you kind of hear him go, just hacking a little bit, and then he comes back. He looks a little green in the face to whoever is watching, and then he goes back to sleep, and kind of he doesn't seem he looks like he's maybe not feeling so well. But the next morning comes. All that really happened during the night were those things I just described. There was a special moon last night. Those of you who are perceptive, you noticed that the color of the moon was a deep amber color, considerably more orange than usual, and it was a half moon. Morning comes swiftly. To most of you, you got a good night's rest. Everybody is back to full health with all their spell slots and special class features. You wake up exceptionally hungry. Petal, I'm starting to think that your good berry is probably not enough for the party size you have now. I don't really know how that works, but I'm starting to have a sense that that might be the case.
Let's see. I get up to 10 of them. So, me, Sharkon, Winston, and Maximus is 4. Elvira and Guy are 5 and 6.
Queen.
Cassandra and Queen are 7 and 8. And then I can get Raka and either Artisember or Dragonbait.
Okay, so that means 2 people are not getting any food. So early in the morning, Raka gets up and he goes off into the forest in search of some game that he can hunt. And the Firbolg Grieves actually tags along. The 2 of them seem to be getting along quite well right off the bat. They take a liking to each other. And within an hour they return and they have... Grieves has just in his hand an entire deer, just holding onto the deer with one hand. As Raka is walking back with a big smile plastered across his beak. He goes, "Ah! It is good morning for worm food, yes? Ka!"
You said it, bud.
Grieves is going to inquire as to which direction you're going, because he actually came from the opposite direction, and he knows a way through the for lack of a better term, I'm just calling it Mirkwood, the Dark Forest. He knows a way through that is relatively safe. He just kind of had a bit of a blunder before he met you.
Okay. We let him know that we are headed to Ormuz. Or no.
Ormuz.
Orlunga.
You came from Orlunga, you're heading towards Omu.
Omu. Okay, so I was right the first time. Omu. Okay.
Yes. He says,
Oh, Moo, I know it is south of here, but I've never been there. I do know of a passage across the Great Gorge at Atazkahakla. I think it would be faster than going north. The distance is much shorter.
basically what he's saying is if you want to go north, you're going to have to go all the way back up north of Oralunga where you had made that detour in order to get across the gorge. The only other way across is to go to Atazkahakla, where there is a crossing, or to go southwest, west by southwest, follow the river Tath, and that'll bring you to the Jahaka Bay. That'll have you on the wrong side of the Kobold Mountains.
Mm.
So I'm going to move you to the map
This
now.
place you want to take us? What's it called again?
Atazkahakla. So that would be
Is that a
spelled
town? Is that?
all
I can see it on the map now.
Oh, that's right. You can see it. That's right. It is not a town. It is just a ford across this massive gorge. The gorge is like 200 feet in height, and it's about 50 feet across at this section at Atazkahakla. Everywhere else, it's impassable unless you had wings or had a creature with wings. I guess.
Okay.
Who am I? Are you all down for a 5-minute break, and then we can pick back up? Does that sound good?
Sure.
Perfect.
Yeah. All right, let's do it. We'll be right back.
west and in the south, like that's what causes tornadoes.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm outside of Tornado Alley, but I used to live in Tornado Alley. Actually, twice in my life I have.
Mm-hmm. And I shouldn't say cause. I don't know if like the thunderstorm itself causes it, but it precipitates. Like it'll.
Zach, your face is so eerie. It's so spooky looking at your screen. So all I say is your face. Oh. Oh, that's great.
It's weird because it's not dark in here. Like, it's actually not dark in here. Like, this is my desk lamp, and like I still have my whole main room light on.
It's totally fine.
It's so dark.
It's hilarious, but it's fine.
You're just a face. You're like that. You're like the mirror from Shrek.
I am so pasty white that the light is hitting my face and bouncing off backs to the extent that that's all the camera can pick up. I glow in the dark. That's how Caucasian I am. Yeah, so in Alaska we call it being moonburn. You got moonburn. Not even sunburn, moonburn. Yeah, happens all the time. It's been a long winter, guys. It's coming some slack.
Who needs dark vision?
I got it because I'm in the dark all the time.
Can you remind me how at a long rest exhaustion only goes down 1 point, right?
Correct.
Okay. Well,
so if you were at 1, you go to 0.
You end up finding out that I don't know how you would describe this narratively, but your Firbolg companion was at exhausted 2 level, which is why he passed out before you cast Heal Wounds, which seemed to help a little bit, but
correct.
It was only temporary. So he's still at level 1 exhaustion, but anybody else who was at exhaustion 1 is now back to well rested. He's feeling considerably better this morning, and he's actually opening up about what he was doing the previous day. Says that. Oops. I'm struggling with the music here. I have been tracking a rogue necromancer in the area. I may have overestimated my capabilities. He is extremely dangerous. That is where all the zombies came from that were attacking him. It was a force to drive him off.
So, just out of curiosity, and for no particular reason, really, would this necromancer by chance have treasure? If you had to guess, is he like on the run, or is he like this is kind of his spot and he was chasing you off? Like, has he set down roots? Is what I'm asking.
He is on the run. It seems from whatever it is, I do not know. I only know this: he is clad in black and spectral in form, and commands an army of undead that he collects from wherever he may find them. For some reason, when he... Well, I am only speculating, but I have noticed that there are fewer undead around than there used to be. And I run into some that seem to have just died, but for an unknown reason. It is all very strange to me, but a welcome sight, as I have devoted the last few years of my life trying to destroy the undead.
So he's not raising his own army.
As far as
He's
I
just
can tell,
collecting
no.
it from.
That seems an accurate guess.
You know, honestly, that's not even that bad.
See, that's not something I can deal with, you know?
Like, really, he's a vacuum cleaner. He's gonna pick up all the undead, and he's gonna attack once. You know, he's gonna kind of go on a big spree. And yeah, eventually, somewhere, a giant zombie army is gonna show up. But what are the chances that's a place we care about? I'm thinking low.
I love it when my villains are described as vacuum cleaners.
Well, they call it a power vacuum for a reason.
Oh, jeez. Gold. Okay. Yes, he had been on the run from those undead from somewhere just north of where your little token is. I kind of like got ahead of myself earlier today, and I was like, oh, they're gonna just make it through because they're probably gonna go out the dungeon and then take a right on that path and go not the way they came from. So I have it marked out that you went that way and that it brought you to Tazkahakla. But that didn't happen. So is that what you would like to do?
Yeah, I mean, we're trusting our guide here.
Yeah, so
The big
Grieves
guy.
would certainly know how to get there. Raka would have a pretty good idea, and Artist has no clue because he's not been this way.
That's fair. Makes sense.
Though Artist did perk up his ears at the mention of Jahaka, because it's that is a place he was interested in going to. It's basically due west of Tazkahakla, over here on the map. Reason being, he's still on his mission to try to find the city of Mesro, and so anytime he runs into any civilization, it's kind of like an opportunity for him to ask around.
Oh, is there like a city over there?
There's the Jahaka Anchorage, which is a known port in the bay, the Jahaka Bay, that is often... You've heard rumors that there are pirates there, but it has not been substantiated.
Settlement, right? Like we could resupply. Like,
Right, and like, what are a few pirates? You've encountered Thrond, you've encountered, Niles Breakbone. Like, you got this. Pirates are no problem.
right. Like I'm not worried about the pirates. Like if anything, they should be worried about us. Like if anything, they should be like trying to not pop off because we're us. I mean, we're pretty tough.
There you go. I don't know why, but
Don't
the
get too
name
overconfident.
there, the marker for the Jahaka Anchorage for some reason was like hidden from you guys. I don't know why, but it's not anymore.
You guys, let's head to the Jahaka Anchorage.
Onward! Great adventurers.
Literally,
We could
the
use a
first
resupply,
town
guys.
you have found in almost
Yes.
a month of tramping around in the...
A bath. I need a bed for a night.
Right. I need a bath
I
and
need
I need
to cook.
liquor.
Y'all do stink to high
Uh,
heaven. You have not, like, had
Yeah.
civilization in, like, 30 days. Something like that.
It's like, listen, I bathe in the river, okay? But, like, the river was a while ago. So,
Here's another thing.
you know.
While we're on this subject, this is a great time to establish an actual canon time for how long you've been at it. I'm going to say officially, you've been at it for 30 days, and you know there's a time cap on the death curse, and that it will run out.
Right. Do we know what that time cap is?
You have a pretty decent idea that it's no more than 90 days, probably a lot less than that.
Okay. So we got to pick it up.
Yeah.
We are still definitely spending the night here. At least one night. To, like, resupply and get our bearings. And, like, build a plan that is based in some sort of plan. Yeah. That.
I like that plan.
We need to get all the way to the Peaks of Flame.
Just short of that, but pretty close.
Yeah, that's the general direction.
Now remember,
Okay.
you guys don't have to go by land. You don't want to. There is
Right.
an ocean.
We could not go by land because we get distracted and it takes too long.
Ooh, if we could come in through the cauldron.
And that would make it a little easier. Yeah. So if you came in, the cauldron right here, this
Mhm.
area specifically.
Let Land of Ash and Smoke.
We can bring supplies.
Yeah.
And like we're just gonna go up a few days.
I mean, I don't. Dude, are there magical respirators? I mean, if it's ash and smoke, probably gonna be like a
So-
hard time breathing.
Great question. Great question. You have a team member on your team that doesn't have that problem at all. Can you guess who it is?
I was about
Dragon Bane.
Born.
Really? Oh,
Me.
well, Vorn is true. It's Cassandra, but I'm not going to say no on the others, but I was thinking of Cassandra. She is an air genasi. She cannot drown, and she cannot suffocate. It's impossible for her to do either of those things.
Okay, can
So
that apply?
Wait,
to us?
crazy question,
Mhm.
Mr. DM. Could I'm going to sit here and make a case for using prestidigitation to
All right, let's
help
hear
me
it.
breathe, because you instantaneously clean or soil an object no larger than 1 cubic foot. So could I not clean the air around my head? Or even just my face?
Perhaps.
just remember,
it's-
it takes you 6 seconds to do that
6 seconds?
because it's a cantrip.
Yeah,
It's
but
still
the duration is 1 hour.
It lasts for 1 hour.
Yeah.
Prestidigitation lasts for 1 hour.
Oh
Yes.
my gosh. Wow.
Of course, I'll take 6 seconds to do a thing for 1 hour, especially if it means I'm breathing. Yeah.
Is there
I
a
gotta look
roll
this
for
up.
it, or is this it
I'm
just
over here
happen?
and read it on me, baby.
I gotta look this up.
As do I.
Okay.
Yeah. I like
Spell
the
is a
thought.
minor magical trick novelist spellcasters use for practice. You create one of the following magical effects within range.
Casting item, 1 action. Range area, 10 feet. Components, VS, whatever that means. Visual and sight. Duration, 1 hour.
To 1 hour. Okay.
Oh, okay. VS
You
would
can
be
instantaneously
vocal
type.
and somatic. So you gotta move. You gotta
Yeah.
probably move your hands, and then you need to speak something.
And that part doesn't. That part doesn't have a time limit on it.
Right.
It also says an object.
I know that's
Was
the
air
problem.
not an
It's like
object?
air is air an object? I don't know. How about I get back to you on that, Liz?
I'll go.
'Cause
with
I
it.
don't know.
I mean, you could flip a coin and make the decision. I don't care, But I do know it's something I have to run past you because it is a stretch.
It's a cool idea. How about I do a little research on it out of game and get back to you on that?
Okay.
All
All right, I'll take it.
I'll make a note real fast. Alright, that will help me remember. Yeah, I'll look into that, because I love the idea, I just don't know if a cantrip can do something that powerful.
No,
Does
it
it sell-
makes sense to look into it. I appreciate you even doing that. Yeah.
My pleasure. This is why I like providing problems without an answer, because you guys always come up with something anyway. I think it's a really neat way to problem solve. If you guys want to narratively travel to Jahaka Anchorage, you can, or we could just skip to you being there. It's up to you.
I'd like to get at least one more good fight in. Purely from a metagaming selfish level, I want to level up.
Before you get to the anchorage?
Yes.
Yeah, just in case I've talked a big game and these pirates actually are kind of tough. I want to bump up.
That works for me, because then I can actually get you some real stuff. So, we'll do some stuff. We'll pick up at the anchorage hopefully next session. So let's start with... Alright, let me see what I want to do here. Okay, so Grieves the Firbolg shows you a way. He's actually going to take you on a little bit more of a more complicated route that requires you going up against the gorge, but not actually crossing it. But if followed well, it will actually lead you right down to the River Tath, which is in that valley, which rapidly becomes a shore, emptying into that Jahaka Bay. And as you pass by, you look down into the canyon. You see the fort of Ataz Kahakla off in the distance. And amazingly, the colors, the brilliant colors of this canyon really stick out to you as something that you've never seen before. This is just something, not even, you wouldn't even see this in the Feywild. It's very unique. As you focus in your eyes on that and kind of inspect, what is it that's causing this canyon to be so brilliantly colored? You see that it's dead coral lining the sides of the canyon face, the canyon fascia. And looking down in the bottom of the canyon, you see the massive skeletons of several creatures. There is definitely the big skeleton of a plesiosaur, which is like a water dinosaur, along with a big whale. You see the remains of some sharks, and they're coming out off the floor of the canyon are these really tall pillars of coral that have not completely degraded yet, as there is not enough salt water in this canyon to support the life that was there originally. Yet all of the beauty of that marine landscape has been preserved. Is there for you to enjoy. This continues all the way down that river path. It becomes less and less interesting the further you get, but it is clear that the ocean used to be a lot higher here for some reason, but it's not anymore.
Ooh, we should go looking for sunken treasure at some point. We can get magics, let us breathe underwater. We should totally go look for sunken treasure. After we fix the death curse thing. After we, become fabulously wealthy from that.
Right, before we complete the whole point we're here.
Good point. Some of us are doing other stuff too.
Let's get some perception checks.
Always.
Anyone interested? Let's see.
Yes!
21.
20, 22.
Ooh, 14.
Pedal! Pay attention, boo!
Listen, it was a long, arduous journey through a creepy forest. I'm chilling.
My random encounter...
You're
blowing
pass, no matter what you say.
I rolled a random encounter, and it says that you run into Artisimber and Dragonbait. What? You already know them.
But maybe we don't know the real thing.
Dave had the polyjuice. time,
They polymorphed.
and they're really somebody else.
Or it's like, I don't know, shapeshifters or something. Those are...
We've
I
done
love
their
this one.
doppelgangers.
I love this one. I gotta Google something real fast. Oh, come on, Firefox. There we go. What? It's just decided that I'm not allowed to search on Google on there anymore without restarting my browser. What's up with that, eh?
It would be problematic.
I'm just trying to figure out one little detail, and then I can move ahead with the next thing. Okay, perfect. Got what I needed. All right, you guys ended up passing out of the tree line. Let's give you an actual visual marker here. Red, large. All right, that's how far you make it. You walk out of the tree line and you see down on the river beach, in a small camp made up of a few tents, number which I have not decided. There are several men and a couple small dinosaurs. Any thoughts?
I would like to go and investigate, preferably stealthy.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna go opposite.
Yeah. Well, there's nothing stopping you from doing opposite, Liz, if you want to.
I was just gonna wave my hand and say, "Hello, strangers."
Because if you wanted to, just
always do that after we check. Just throwing that out there.
because he could totally go off and hide, and you just completely ignore that, and then they'd still not know he's there. They would just know you're there.
That's right. We're gonna hit it from both sides. You do your thing. I come in.
Cool.
All right, roll a stealth check for Mr. Stealth. Are you taking an animal to do it?
Yeah, I'll take Shere Khan. We got 23.
Okay, that works. You're stealthed. You are silent and unseen. And Elvira was going to get their attention. There's no need for a roll for that.
Thank you.
Hail, traveler! Travelers! One man walks towards you. He has his sword sheathed. He is wearing scale armor, and he is he's got his left hand on the hilt of his sword as if he's just resting it there. He's not like actually going to pull a sword on, draw a sword on you. He's fully garbed, got everything on, including the helmet. In his right hand, he has a shield. And he's probably about 50... No. Probably about 80 paces from you. Give or take?
Okay.
Seeing that he's being peaceful, I'll, like, come out of hiding off to the side and also roll up. Say,
Okay.
Greetings, we are headed to Jahaka Anchorage.
Yes, that is...
Do you know if we're
this
headed
way.
in the right direction?
That is correct. Yes, beware, there are dangers afoot on the way to Jahaka. We ourselves are just determining how we are going to deal with a minor threat. Which is, well, our business here is our own. But, I don't suppose you'd be interested in assisting. There would be coin in it for you. Granted, you are capable enough to do so.
How minor of a threat are we talking about? Yeah, definitely interested. Well, how minor of a threat are we talking about here? What's the situation?
There is a mine that belongs to my constituents that needs to be cleared. It is infested with disgusting creatures. Not so dangerous, but might I say cumbersome, disgusting, and not really something I want to be dirtying my hands with. I have a much more important mission to be on. We made a detour here in order to clear it as a last resort, but since you have arrived, if you are interested, there would be 25 gold in it for you if you were to clear the mine. It is a decent sized place.
Well, 25 gold.
You'd also be welcome to
But spending money for
any loot you find in there. The only thing that you are not permitted to take is any ore. Ore in crystals. Those belong to my constituents. Anything else is fair game.
Guys, we could use some coin to spend when we get to Jihaka Anchorage. You know.
Are the rest of us with Pep?
Well, you know, I think this is a good side quest instead of like just treasure because we know we can get something out of it.
At a minimum, it's 25 gold. And however much more in crystals we can sneak out. I mean, I didn't say that. XP. And XP. I'm thinking this is a good little warm-up, little palate cleanser, and then we head into Jihaka Anchorage with our pockets a little heavier, and you know, ready to relax and not worry so much.
I'm down for that.
Okay. He directs your attention to...
Well, sir, looks like you have a deal.
Oops. I don't know why it won't let me do that. He directs your attention to here on the map. That, the sword and the pick. Can you see that?
Mm-hmm.
That is the mine in question. And he, informs you that, once you are done ridding it of the creatures, you may return to him to receive your payment in full after the job is done, not before.
Sounds fair.
Okay. The only other thing is that he will be leaving within 2 days. Do you need to do it quickly, or else you will miss your opportunity to get paid? So.
Yeah. Let's,
Alright, let me pull up a map here. Just gonna make a quick and dirty map with some scribbles. I'm gonna take a second to get that set up. Do you have any questions for him while I do that?
Not I.
what sorts are those?
What's that?
You said he had a bunch of dinosaurs with him?
Yeah, he has Deinonychus. They are very comparable to raptors. They're kind of like a related micro-raptor, sort of like cousin.
Okay. They're like cat size or something?
Maybe more like Saint Bernard sized.
Oh, so are they size medium?
I believe so.
Oh, okay. Wait a minute. Is that the one the halflings ride around on?
It might be. You know what? Let me find out.
I don't mean to distract you.
No, it's fine. I'm actually curious now.
The only thing I knew about the Tomb of Annihilation campaign and that I knew about Chult was that that like there were like tribes of like barbarian halflings that rode around on Velociraptor. That's the only thing that I know about that I knew about this campaign prior to.
That is awesome.
It's like
They are
Tomb
medium.
of Annihilation. Yeah, there's like raptor riding halfling barbarians. Well, I gotta play for that alone. I don't care what the plan is. I gotta check that.
I'm gonna say yes because they are big enough for that. I'm setting up some quick and dirty dynamic lighting so that you don't accidentally spoil some areas too quickly, and then drop in some sea enemies. No, I'm just kidding.
Can we get some torches? Any torches you have off of you, and as we go, we'll just put down torches.
What is this, Minecraft?
Just so that we know that we clear the area. Yes. Have you never been in a dungeon?
They're extremely dark.
I mean, I can see in the dark, but like I also do like to know where I've already been. Like Trail of Breadcrumbs might as well make it also, you know, easier to see.
Yeah.
That's right. Okay.
Like we don't gotta light the whole tunnel, but like, you know, just periodically.
Almost done. Thank you for your patience.
No worries.
You know what I'm really enjoying is that my ability to throw stuff together quickly is really improving with this campaign. Because before, I would have been just like, I have nothing prepared. I don't know what to do.
Yeah, that's definitely like an experience thing for sure. Like, it's like I think the only way to get better at that is just by doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
well, and then you get like certain tropes and ideas in your head, and like I don't know, narratives, and it becomes easier. Oh dang it! I just put these all on the wrong layer. Hang on. I was ready to put you guys on here. Okay, that's good enough to get started. Alright, let's pull your tokens over and then we can get this show on the road. Alright, loading map. I'm gonna drop your tokens in. I'm gonna have to move you to the right spot, so give me just a second here. I'm also going to move you down to your normal medium size, because you are definitely not getting Winston in here, or Vorn. Those two are not going to make it.
will Sharkan make it?
Sharkan will make it. This is a medium-sized dungeon to get in. So
Okay.
all of your
He's
companions
large.
minus large.
Can
Oh,
you,
is he
like,
large?
Scooch down. He is large.
I forgot about that. He's kind of like large in terms of length. We'll say like, yes, he can make it because he's not large in terms of height. You follow?
Yeah, I'm. Yeah. I know there's also like some people do like scooching where it's like as long as it's not the entire hallway, you can kind of like you can army crawl through a vent. You know what I mean? Like a small space for a
you
little
can, like,
while.
squeeze it. I think rules as written is it's like counts as difficult terrain, but you can pass through as if you were one size smaller.
That makes sense.
Right. Okay, guys, here you are. Let's change to more appropriate sounds. There we go.
Are y'all seeing a map? Because my thing is doing that. It just has like a black. What's it called? Square.
Oh, it's because you have darkness.
Yep.
Can't see. Let me adjust. Your companion, Grieves, actually has a torch. There you go. Is that better?
Yes.
Thank you for bearing with me. So anything that's within your vision is something you can travel through. So these lines, like, that's the walls of the cave.
Okay, yeah.
I just threw it together quick and dirty, so it's quite messy, but it should work.
We're doing left
I'll give
or
you
right?
give you a little something here at the start. You do hear,
Let's split up.
and look for clues. You hear the sound of a spider off in the distance.
Let's go the other direction. Whatever. Yeah. No, it's just a spider. I can take it. I can do it.
Came here to clear it out, so we're gonna take care of it one day, like sooner or later.
This is true.
You're not sure which direction it came from. You just know there is one.
All right, Dragon Bait. How about you and me to take the front post? Petal, Elvira, you're behind us, and then Cass, Grieves, and Raka. You can bring up the rear because I know you've got that bark skin thing or whatever.
Nice.
Raka does have
Let's do
bark
it.
skin. Okay, which way do you want to go, left or right?
Screw it. Let's go left. No, let's go right. Let's go right.
Okay.
Can't go wrong. You can't go wrong if you go right.
I don't know how true that is, but sure, let's go with that.
Okay, so quick point of clarity. Petal has dark vision, and Grieves has a torch, and everybody else cannot see. Unless Guy takes out his sword.
Ooh, wait. Can I touch the walls as I go by, and I can cast light as a cantrip? Hold on.
Yes.
I haven't done it yet, though. I keep forgetting I have all these cool cantrips.
You can also just like cast it on like your glove or something.
Right, so like you touch one object that is no larger than 10 feet in any dimension. Until the spell ends, which is 1 hour. The object sheds a bright light in a 20-foot radius and a dim light for an additional 20 feet. The light can be colored as you like. Completely covering the object with something opaque blocks the light.
Do you want it on yourself?
So can I like run my hand into the wall? Yeah, I'll cast it on myself.
Okay, so it was 20 bright, 20 dim.
Yep. And
What
it's gonna
color
be
do
like a
you
nice
want?
blue color, so it like that. What's that? A good like blue color, so like it doesn't like mess up your vision. Like you know how like sometimes you can have like too bright of like a yellow or white light, and like everything around you is good, but anything outside of that is like absolutely.
Oh, yeah. Yep, I know what you mean.
I'm trying to avoid that by like making it like a blue or like a gray or
I'm just saying this for the memes, but you should cast it on Petal's face.
I should.
There you go.
Like a very pale blue.
Okay, so we've got Guy's blue flame, and we've got Elvira's blue
Well, I'm
mage light.
I don't have my sword.
You don't? Oh, I was assuming you wanted that. Alright, that is fine. Going for stealth. There you go. Okay, just up
my
ahead
stealth
of you.
was light cast on my face.
Well, okay, we're not in order. We're not in order. Why has no one moved?
Well, it takes time. It takes time.
Oh, dang it.
Dragonbait is moving forward and is expectantly waiting for you, Guy. Where did I put Artis? I got Artis.
Artist can go in the rear with
He's
Raka.
not here.
He's gonna guard the entrance. That is my
Barrett,
suggestion.
that's a good idea.
Yeah, artist, can you guard the car?
He's gonna guard the car, and you guys can just see him later.
Oh, and I'm also leaving Queen out there. It's just me in the dungeon.
Sounds good.
Artist is a punk.
Okay.
Then Grieves and Cassandra, and then Raka on the back.
Yep. I have to move 4 characters. This is my own fault.
You could let us move them.
It doesn't work that way on Roll20. If they're a pre-built character, I cannot actually give control to any players. They are only controllable by the DM, and I have to make a copy in order for you to do it, which is why I said I wanted to make Cyrus out of game last session when you asked, because it's really involved.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why. You hear a scuttling above your head, just down the tunnel.
No.
Elvira, can we get some light up here? Elvira, we need light.
I'm gonna hold whatever object I have in my hand up.
The walking sound
Down if
recedes.
it's Is it like running away from the light?
Yes.
Well.
Alright, then I'm gonna try to stealth forward in the darkness with my dark vision.
Yeah, I'll stay right here as a base. Like, hold it down right here for right now. And see what you can see with your dark vision.
Pedal without...
No, because I don't want to scare anything. Right? Like, I want to see what he can see.
Yeah, without any difficulty, you see a giant wolf spider walking on the ceiling in a web about 35 feet from you.
I'm gonna kind of sit up on Sharkon's back, and I'm gonna try to take 2 quick shots and put this guy down before he makes any noise.
Okay, go for it.
So it's a 29 hit.
Yeah.
29.
I'm gonna say you kill it because I know you have extra damage types, and you just put down the wolf spider with ease.
Cool. Yeah, would it? Yeah, 17 points would have done it.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, I'll just put one in, and then I'll like sneak back to the group on Sharkon's back and be like, "Yo, there was one giant wolf spider up there, but I took him out."
Very nice. Very nice.
Wave 2 up. Your companions move up ahead a little bit in anticipation of what's coming next. Our lead, Petal, hears a little bit of the sound of a bone up ahead, clattering. Clink.
I'll poke up again. Nope, that looks scary as shit. I'm gonna come back. Hey guys, some sort of skeleton, monster, undead creature. Just letting everybody know, so we're all on the same page. Definitely didn't scream, not even a little bit.
Not even in your own head?
Not even in my own head.
Alright, do we want to engage it, or no?
I mean, that's kind of our job here, yeah. I would say we probably
Oh, yeah, right. Okay, I'm gonna pull out my sword now.
Incoming!
Actually, no. No, I'm not gonna grab my sword. I'm going to grab.
All right, I would like to take a shot or roll initiative or something. I'm ready to shoot him though.
You're welcome to take a shot.
Hey, Dan.
Yeah.
Dan. My mace sheds bright light in a 20-foot radius, and then dim light for 20 more feet.
That's what I had set up
give
for
that
you. What color do you want?
Is
Orange?
yellow an option?
Yellow's fine.
Sure. No.
Does a 23 hit?
Yes.
Go with like white.
Oh wait, I need to roll this.
So picky.
Awesome. Thank
Well, that
you.
was unfortunate. Oh man, I rolled minimum damage. 6 piercing damage and 2 cold damage. Let me take another shot. Let me take another shot of this.
Okay.
Another 23 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay. 8 piercing and come on, yes. 8 piercing and 7 cold damage.
It goes down.
Oh, that was convenient.
As it goes down, it howls out. And you hear the sound of footsteps in the distance up ahead.
All right, let's try to get up as far as we can before we deal with this. Give us lots of room to retreat. Longest tunnel shot.
Just move it all up. There we go. It's hard to move so many characters at once. This is why I tried to reduce it.
I'm trying to move the map around. This thing is killing me.
Battle.
No, I don't want our December. I want to know where the other part of the map is.
Oh, scroll up a little bit. Okay.
Yeah, I'm
That'll-
trying to. This, I think the computer is slow too, so like it's not working well with my computer.
Petal, you trip
You know,
on something.
I'm gonna fall back and let go be.
Ruh-roh.
Roll a sleight of hand check or a dex saving throw, your choice, and we'll see if something happens.
How's an 11 do me?
Not good enough, sorry. You stumble into a support pillar that was holding up this portion of the mine, and the lumber roof gives way and some boulders come down. You're going to take a little bit of bludgeoning damage here as boulders smack you in the head. You do a con saving throw to see if you can reduce it by half.
Yes.
6.
Oh man, I rolled a 7. No, sorry. You take 14 bludgeoning damage.
It do be like that. Ow.
Ow.
Petal, you good?
Yeah, I'm just doing my job as the trap detector. Found one.
Good boy.
That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Guy, you see a rather harrowing-looking path in front of you as the ceiling is definitely unstable after all of that. And you're not entirely sure that it's safe to continue. I'll draw a little thing.
Should we do that thing where we go ahead and cave it?
That whole area there is unstable, and you're not certain that it's safe to continue. Petal is in the middle of it.
Hey, Elvira.
Yes.
Do you have that, like, shape earth thing? Can you, like, reshape the roof there so that it's stable?
Unfortunately, I have not found the right obsidian yet.
Blast.
Right.
Wait, do you not have a focus?
What are you talking about? No idea. I I just found out a few games ago that I need the obsidian to do the erupting earth.
Do you not have a spell focus?
Now that you say it, I thought I did add one. I don't even know where I'd find a description.
Is it in your pouch? Your magic pouch? That
Usually you get the
of
choice between a component pouch and a spell focus, like in character creation.
Well, it varies depending on class, right? Like, what class is she?
She's a sorcerer.
Full caster, so I know they get the focus option.
I don't know.
Good
Where
question.
would I find out if I do or not?
I think it'd be features and traits.
We can figure it out later. But
Hey.
the benefit of a focus is you don't need material components. It just takes you just have to use a hand to like wield it. But like then you don't have to pay for material components, or you don't have to use material components. And if like there's something that has like a gold value worth of components, then you need it. But as long as there's no like, you'll get spells that are like 1,000 gold piece diamond. You have to have that to cast it even with a focus.
Okay.
But like if it's like a little bit of sulfur and bat shit for fireball, then like you don't need that.
She has an arcane focus as a spell casting focus. That's what her spell casting.
How did you?
It's under features and traits on your character sheet. So on the big box on the right,
Okay.
little column, close to the top. Once you click on that, I'm not sure if that's the same focus you're talking about there, Zach.
That's it. Yeah.
Okay. So then, in that case, she might be able to. I don't know. I was not aware of that because I'm a new magic user. I still make some new mistakes on that.
I mean, that's just rules as written. I don't know if you want to do something different.
If that's rules as written, then
that's
I
a very
do
normal
that.
thing.
Yeah. Then let's do that then.
I think that is one of the more like common things that people homebrew. So like, if you had a specific idea in mind, like that's fine. Like I was.
I don't
So
know.
what does it mean by arcane focus? That I would have like some like religious pendant emblem chalice thing?
You have that. I'm looking at your character sheet right now. You have that arcane crystal.
Yeah, it's a you get a choice between like a wand, a staff, a crystal, an orb, a rod. Like you just get one. It's your wand, it's your magic staff, it's whatever you want it to be.
All right, cool.
But like, it just takes one hand to wield it.
So in that case, you can
Alright,
shape
cool.
Earth if you want to. I think what we
okay,
just
then
discovered.
so can I do what is like an attack spell? Because like I have to roll to to hit and everything and deal damage. Can I use that as like not an attack?
What spell?
Yeah, erupting earth.
Erupting Earth and Shape Earth are very different spells.
Okay, then I don't have shape.
Oh, okay.
Never mind.
Okay. I didn't.
So she can just bring it down fast.
She can hurt you with it.
There's
Fair enough. For the sake of brevity here, I'm going to say that something happens as you guys are in the dust that's clearing. Petal sees two spiders appear, slowly walking towards him. And then you also hear off to the left some bones.
Petal will fall back out of the danger. Well, no, he won't. Petal will stay right where he's at, and will take a shot at the snakes. If I kill the first one in one shot, I'll shoot at the second one. Otherwise, I'll try to I'm trying to take these guys out.
Okay.
Does a 16 hit?
Oh, why don't I have the stat block up? Sorry, this is my bad. Come on, Firefox. Yes. Hits.
You gotta be kidding me. I rolled minimum damage, so that's 6 piercing damage, 2 cold damage. So 8 damage total.
The spider takes the hit and recoils a little bit and then hisses.
Alright, I want to start, while that's going on, I want to start looking around for, like, any beams, or because we're in a mine, right? So they would probably have equipment for stabilizing the tunnels in here already somewhere. Or, like, we can remove some extra beams from something. So I want to start looking for that.
There are support beams
every
25 feet or so, holding up the tunnel.
Okay, cool.
24 to hit. The other one.
Okay. That hits.
That's 11 piercing damage and
that one's down.
5 cold damage. Okay.
Yep. Okay, you take down another spider, and the one in front of it looks a little bit indecisive about whether or not it wants to continue. And in response, it advances and tries to bite you.
You can try.
You will try. It misses. It loses its footing on the rubble below and misses entirely. It kind of like sticks its mandibles into the dust instead of at your foot. We're kind of not really in initiative. We don't really need to be either. So you're only like in combat with a spider.
Well, I mean, I can take another shot at him.
Yeah, it's just.
Oh, hang on, I think it's headed.
Okay.
Oh well, then that'll be a 23 to hit.
Overkill. Okay, he's dead. All right, so now you have 2 dead spiders at your feet.
Describe for me the terrain again. What is the hazardous terrain?
Stone rubble and broken timber on the ground, covering the floor everywhere.
I thought you said
green
the ceiling
circle.
was.
Yes, this is a tunnel. The ceiling is made of timber, which is holding up the stone above it.
So, okay, so the whole falling thing now is just for Petal.
Because he ran into the post, yes.
Okay, but the rest of it isn't. I'm confused.
I'll explain. So you are in a mine, not a cave. So everything out here is dug out, so there's supports holding it up. Petal didn't know and ran into one by accident, knocked it out of place. The ceiling collapsed a little bit on him, but not terribly. He took some damage, and it left rubble all over the floor along with an unstable ceiling, and that happened all within the green circle. So if you walk in there,
can we fix it?
It would take a lot of work probably to fix it. It's there's a lot of weight. So the everywhere in the green is going to be difficult terrain to walk in, and above it it's unstable. So at any moment it could go and fall on you. That's what I was trying to describe earlier. I didn't really put it in those terms.
You guys want to backtrack and go the other way?
Probably.
Well, we should be fine if we just dash through.
something happens and it collapses at least the other way. I mean, I'm pretty sure it connects to the other pathway, but like, why roll those dice?
Fair enough.
Roll the better dice. Roll your lucky dice, not your unlucky ones.
Right.
Wahahaha. I have forced you to go the way I want. Wahahaha.
Hi, artist. Hi, artist.
Hello. Back so soon? Oh, wait, goodbye. Alright.
Yeah, you just keep doing nothing like you do.
He's the brains of the operation.
Zach's got to get into a word fight and a fist fight with every NPC.
He needs that XP.
Alright. What is that I can see up ahead at the edge of my dark vision?
You see the rotted corpse of something not facing you, stumbling forward. So walking away from you.
Definitely gonna try to shoot it. God. Does a 29 hit?
Wow. Yeah.
Alright, that'll be 12 points of piercing and 6 points of cold damage. Is it still standing?
Yeah.
Have you
Just
summoned? You summoned Tavoke back by now, right?
Yeah, he's got lightning to Vogue right now.
I summoned him last night.
Okay, so you can do like the reaction damage.
Oh, I could, huh? Another 29 to hit. So I will reroll that.
Oh my goodness.
Let's see here. So yeah, that'll be 8 points of piercing.
He's dead.
5 points of cold. Okay.
Okay. You sounded almost disappointed.
Well, I was about to have Tavoke apply his lightning damage, but it's all good.
I'll wait next
I'm
time.
gonna
for
roll
more
perception. I'm
Yeah, you're
going to
fine.
roll perception. Okay, I got a natural 20 on perception. Is there like any more traps or like poorly placed roof supports that Petal could run into?
Lots of them. Every 25 feet.
Petal, make sure you don't get too far ahead this time.
I'll go slower.
Alright. Dragonbait, get up here. You're supposed to be right next to me.
Guy, as Petal advances,
they
you
got
notice
sharks.
something on the floor in front of him.
Petal, stop!
What?
Freeze! There's something on the floor in front of you.
A passive perception of like 14.
Well, he had a nat 20, so I wanted to give him a little something extra. It's because of that 20. You see that there is a little drop off that he otherwise would have just like walked straight into, and he would have probably like fallen and slid down the slope as the path quite dramatically takes a vertical turn.
Can we
it
get
would have
that
been
visually?
would have been a very I don't know how to draw that for you. I'm sorry. I'm trying to describe it.
Well, just like a line or marker or scribble or something. Just so that we know where it is.
I didn't. I mean, I'm just making this up on the spot, so I didn't think that through. There you
Yeah,
go.
but we still need to know.
I hadn't finished explaining it to you, Eli. There's a long slope that is covered with rubble, that if he would have slipped, he would have probably fallen down and rolled to the bottom and may have gotten injured along the way. But because you stopped him, he didn't misstep. It's quite dark in here with your lights. A little bit of gravel goes scattering down that slope, and you hear off in the distance those sounds. You had sound tail up, you would have heard those.
Wait, so is the slope fine now?
Oops. Accidentally, I made the zombie part of your party. It's not that the slope was impassable. It's that he would have tripped and fallen and hurt himself sliding down the slope. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Okay.
You just stopped me from slipping, is all. That's what happened.
Okay. So we don't need to worry about that. Unlike
You grabbed me by the beard, and now it's fine.
Not the beard!
Exactly. Ooh. Okay.
I'm gonna wait for everyone else to catch up.
Oh, assume I'm right behind you.
Baby, have you not been moving your person?
No, sorry.
You are the worst. I'm just start dragging you around.
No, I'm up there with everybody.
Oops.
Yeah, I just moved you up there.
I think I just moved Elvira by accident. Or did I?
That's fine.
No, I've been moving her this whole time.
Oh. Alright, you turn the corner and you see a group of very small creatures that are covered in vines. And they all turn and face you. And you see the faces of dwarves that are albino. They are very pale-skinned, and they are completely covered in these creeping vines. And they have yellowish eyes that seem to be glowing unnaturally. They all turn and start walking towards you.
Like zombies? Like possessed things? Or like out of curiosity?
Yeah.
Is it like a creepy walk?
Yeah, no, you got it.
Oh,
They
God.
are definitely acting like zombies.
I'm gonna throw Firebolt at the closest one.
Hey, Firbolg, or no, Grieves.
Did you just call him by his ethnicity? A little messed up. Man.
Hey, human!
This is a little messed up.
Elf! Dwarf thing!
Firbolg,
You!
I'm gonna
Firbolg sounds too much like a name.
You there, dwarf, come over here.
I'm gonna throw a Firebolt at one of them.
Hey, Grieves, are these... am I crazy, or are those like the same kind of undead that were chasing you? I think I saw them in the distance. Didn't get it too good.
Certainly are. Yeah.
Why do they
Foul
look
creature.
so much weirder? Why do they look so much weirder than the regular zombies and whatnot?
Roll initiative decide your turn order while I answer your question. Because, he basically...
Petal first. Or
Petal first? Who's second?
wait.
I want to throw a Firebolt at him from the time it's on.
Yeah, that's... Yeah.
Elvira's first.
Yeah,
I will be-
Elvira definitely made the first shot.
Okay.
Does 8 hit?
No, it's very close. Grieves will just respond by saying that they are they're yellow musks, and they are different, and that's all the time he has.
Okay.
At the moment.
Hey, Petal, if I go second, then I can do my thing where the next attack on the creature that isn't by me has advantage.
I'm down.
Alright. Well, do you even need that with your 29 to hit?
Elvira, does your
until
fireball
I roll a 2.
Does your fireball do damage if it hits? Does it like explode if it hits something?
No, my ice knife does though. Firebolt is you hurl a mote of fire at a creature or object within range. Make a ranged spell attack. On a hit, target takes 1d10 damage. A flammable object hit by the spell ignites if it isn't being worn or carried. The spell's damage increases by 1d10 when you reach 5th level, 11th level 3, 17th 4d10, so forth.
Alright, we'll say that you...
the ice knife is the one that I'll throw it, and even if I don't hit, everyone in a 5-foot radius has to do a dexterity saving to get out of the way of the explosion. Yeah.
Okay, so we'll say that your firebolt just starts a very unimportant fire that just creates a little bit of light. It just starts some of the tunnel on fire, but it's not going to be a problem. Just lights up your surroundings. Alright, go ahead, Guy.
Support. Genius. Okay. I'm going to run up there. And actually, I'm going to put myself in the middle here so that they can't. Alright, and then let's go ahead and attack. Here's my thing. Advantage. Okay, I have an 18 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. And then I deal 6 bludgeoning damage and 4 radiant damage.
Okay.
And then does the target have 25? If the target has 25 or fewer hit points after taking damage, it has to roll a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw.
Dang, son.
I forgot about that. 8.
So it fails?
Yep.
Oh, okay, so it's dead.
Okay, now, are you attuned to that?
What?
Did you attune to that weapon?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I did.
Alright. How many charges does it have? Or does it not have any?
What do you mean charges? It doesn't have charges.
Some weapons have charges. Like that just sounded like one that would have had a charge. Okay. All I needed to know.
Nope. Alright, and then I'm going to attack the second one.
You will
Oh, is that
try.
because it's specifically undead?
Yeah, it has to be specifically undead.
That's right. Yes. That's awesome.
Okay. And my second attack fails.
Well, what was your number?
8. I mean, that's a fail.
What's your
Isn't
number?
it?
I don't know what your number is. I can't tell
8?
you.
It's an 8.
It's very close. But yeah, it is a fail.
Okay. And you know what? That's my turn.
The only reason I pushed you was because it has a very low armor class, so I don't want you to give up because of a guess.
Okay.
All right. Petal and Friends is up next.
All right, I will move up to here, and I will take a shot at that guy.
Okay.
$26 hit.
Indeed.
Uh, 10 piercing damage, 2 cold damage.
All
Still
right.
kicking.
Yes.
Second shot. Natural 1. Miss.
That misses. Your arrow breaks mid-flight for no particular reason.
Petal's gonna back up then.
Okay.
Perfect.
Zombie's turn, right?
Direct Sharkan backwards.
Alright, my turn.
Yep, zombie's turn. Yeah. That's what I was afraid of.
Okay. Guy's armor class, what is it?
17.
Okay, so I have...
I have the feeling I'm a... Oh, I can only use parry once.
You have 4 attacks hitting you.
Hitting?
Yes. One of them is for less damage than the others.
Ooh.
That's interesting. Alright, so they are all bludgeoning damage. 16 bludgeoning damage. Wait, no, I missed something. 19 bludgeoning damage.
Okay, I'm going to
all of
parry.
these attempt to slam. Okay.
So that is... So what was it? 19?
Yeah.
Okay, so I reduce it by 7.
Is parry for a singular attack or for like all of the attacks that round?
Was that just one attack?
No, that was all of them attacking you at once.
Okay, well, I just like took it from the damage total.
Okay, but question for you though: does it reduce up to 7, or does it reduce total 7? Because if it's up to 7, then you only take away 4.
I think it's half, right? It's half damage.
The reason I say 4 is that was the first attack that landed on you.
Well, I
So
can choose which one I parry. You rolled them all at once, so I'm just taking it out of the total because you didn't specify what order you were taking them in.
That's true. You also didn't tell me you were going to parry ahead of time, so I didn't know that. You can take 7 out of the one that rolled 8. That's fine.
Okay.
We'll have to come up with some better way to handle that going forward, because that's not going to work every time.
I was thinking Star Wars rules for a second, so don't mind me. Sorry.
Grieves is gonna.
That was my bad.
You're fine. Grieves is going to pull out his spiritual weapon and run up. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I will defend you, Guy. I'm gonna make an attack with +7. Oops, I hit the wrong die first, but that's okay. 13. Okay, that hits. He does... Wow, he doesn't do a whole lot. He does 4 damage to the zombie just to the right of you. This one here. Alright. And Dragonbait also runs up with his... What is it called again? His Holy Avenger. That's such a cool weapon name. Oh, Oh, he hits. He's got +8. 10 + 5. He does 13 damage and just lays one low. He takes out the skeleton.
Nice.
Alright. That's it. We're going back to Elvira.
Ayo, okay.
Where?
Map again. So I threw Firbolg. I'm gonna run up around Petal so I can get in line with some of these. No, I'm gonna do the bug that. Nah, dang it, guy, you're right in the middle of what I need to do.
I know, I'm sorry.
Guy, how dare you take all of the hits for everyone? You selfish person.
I'm gonna shoot it over Dragonbait's head, but I'm hitting one of them with the mind whip.
Kind of had no choice.
No, because if I kept it at third level, I can hit all of them, but that means I would hit Guy too.
I mean, I'm fine if you hit me with the healing spell afterwards.
I don't have one to offer, so. Alright, Dan, for one of those, the one in front of Dragonbait, I need a... What's it called? Actually, no, I am going to cast it at a higher level. I'm going to hit the one in front of Dragonbait and the one right behind it.
Okay, both of them.
With Tasha's mind. So
con save?
Intelligence.
Oh, intelligence, that's right. Alright,
You're so screwed.
They have a -5 to their intelligence. Okay, one gets a 2, the other gets an 8. That
Perfect.
8 is
Okay,
a good
so-
roll for them.
The one in front of Dragonbait gets 9 points of psychic damage and can either bonus action, or move or something like that. And then the one behind that takes 12 points of damage with the same effect.
Alright. Well, Tasha's mind whipped. Alright.
My turn?
I think so.
Alright. Wait, what? That is messed up. That is not where my cursor should be. Okay. Anyway, I'm attacking the one directly in front of me with Mace of Disruption.
North of you?
A 1? I'm using my... Hold on.
Which direction is in front of you? Because you are surrounded on almost every side. Is it
the
north?
one, like, up?
On top? Okay.
Yes.
Alright, that's all I needed to know.
Hold on. On your turn next attack roll. Okay. I'm going to use my inspiration to re-roll that. Go! A 9.
9.
9.
That hits!
Oh, sick. Okay. Alright, that's gonna be 7 bludgeoning and 6 radiant.
Wow. He doesn't look too good after that.
And then he has to roll the wisdom save.
Oh, that's right. 5. I think that's a fail, right?
Yep, that's a fail. So he's dead.
He's got
And
he's
I'm
got
going
the
to
old
attack
man
the one
Dan
that was.
voice.
Then I'm going to attack the one that was right next to him, not the mind whip one.
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Does a 23?
No, I'm just kidding. Yes. What do you damage it with?
Well, actually, just go ahead and roll this save for it, because that's kind of the main thing that matters.
Well, hang on. You can't guess that it has less than 25 health at full health.
Oh yeah. Okay.
It's a good try, though.
Takes three bludgeoning and 7 radiant.
He got a 1. So he is dead now.
He is
Extra dead.
I would like to add that, like, when the effect from the mace, like, kills them instantly, they just kind of explode. Like, they just, like, in holy energy. It's
Like
great.
confetti balloons.
Holy hand grenade of Antioch.
Like grunts on party mode.
Thou must counteth to 3. Not 4, but 3. Alright.
The 2 thou shalt not count, excepting that you then proceed to 3.
Yes! Alright, anything else in your action economy?
I'm going to... Why can't I move my character? I'm going to move up 1. Which does not trigger any attacks of opportunity.
Correct. It's the only move you
Right.
can do where that doesn't
And
happen.
Yep.
You were in check.
Alright, and then I'm done. No, they are.
It's Petal's turn then.
Petal's gonna step up and shoot this guy first.
Okay.
23 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
That'll be 8 piercing and 4 cold, so 12 damage total. Is he down?
No.
One more shot then. 24 to hit.
Uh-huh.
9 piercing damage.
Be right back.
7 cold damage for 16 damage total.
No force damage, huh?
No,
Or
I
dra-
didn't cast Hunter's Mark.
How about Dragon Bait's reaction
Oh,
damage?
or sorry, and we'll do lightning damage. So 3 points of lightning damage
He's
to
gone.
Voke's reaction.
Yep. He had 1 point left, so I was trying to figure out if you could do 1 more point.
Yeah.
I was rooting for you.
Alright. Then I'm going to move back here.
Alright. Grieves is going
Let
to
someone else.
move up, attack with his holy weapon. Sorry, spiritual weapon. For 23, dealing a total of 11 damage to the one that's this top one. And that's Asha's Mind Whipped. And then Dragonbait comes in to attack. Oh, and it lands a solid hit for only 6 damage. Darn. At this point, these two... it's their turn, and they can either move or fight. And they're going to move and take 2 opportunity attacks. Actually, 3?
Okay.
Oh, the bottom one takes 2 opportunity attacks. The top one takes 2 opportunity attacks. Alright, Guy, you get to roll... Holy crap, the bottom one gets 3 opportunity attacks. Alright, Guy, roll some damage. You roll 2 of them.
I rolled. Wait, what?
Just do what I tell you.
I don't get 2 opportunity attacks.
Oh, that's right. It's 1 reaction. That's right. Okay, just roll an opportunity attack.
Yeah.
Your choice. Which one?
I did, and I hit him for at least. Well, okay, I'll roll.
Wow, that was a terrible job there, Dragonbait. Dragonbait misses.
Okay. I hit 1 for. Whoa. Okay. So I get a 22 to hit, and I hit it for 2 bludgeoning and 10 radiant.
You kill... Which one are you attacking? The bottom or the top?
The upper one. The top one. The one that received the less opportunity attacks.
Alright, he is gone.
Okay. And then the other guy receives opportunity attacks from Grieves.
I rolled those,
Dragon.
and he ends up taking 7 damage. Not looking too happy. Brings us to Elvira. We'll wrap this up here in the next couple minutes.
Nice.
So this is the last one right here?
Yep.
That's correct.
Would you say that's within 90 feet of me?
That's correct, yes.
Okay, cool. Let's go again for Tasha's Mind Whip. Intelligence saving throw, please.
Alright. Let's see what we get here. A 13. That's pretty high. That's probably the best roll they can make.
Yeah. Still not enough to avoid the 18 points of psychic damage.
Actually, that's the best they could ever do was a 15. Unless you got a nat 20. Alright. Elvira, you kill it. You just, I know your minimum damage just wipes this thing out. He is
Wasted.
Gone. Wasted.
Actually, no, this is max. Because it's 3d6, so I rolled 6 sixes. Or 3 sixes.
Oh, wow. Yeah, you end up just wiping the floor with these little zombie guys.
Yes, ma'am.
Alright.
Alright, now that's more like it.
Bring this session to a close. I know you haven't fully explored my little hand-drawn cave, but that's okay. You stumble about in the cave and you end up finding 2 hand axes of dwarven make, a short bow, a bag full of sling stones, a normal short sword, and a bag of 25 copper coins.
Ooh, 25 what points?
Copper.
Copper.
Then, so that was 2.
I'll take the money.
2 war axes, 1 short bow, 15 sling stones,
2.
and then you also find
2 what kind of axes?
hand axes.
Dwarven hand axes?
Yep, dwarven made.
Okay. Is that does that carry any difference from regular hand axes?
No, it's just what they look like. And then you find a large wooden shield. And that's about it. It seems like whatever was in this cave was maybe belonging to zombies that inhabit, or used to inhabit it, and was probably just dropped on the floor because They're zombies. Okay, let's give you some XP. We'll call this a night because this session went kind of long. I'm enjoying that.
The large wooden shield isn't. That's not like any different than a regular shield, is it?
I pulled this from a D&D 3.5 generator, so I'm sure in that edition it meant something, but in this edition it'll just be a shield. A normal shield.
Okay.
I was using the descriptive words so that it would sound more interesting than me just saying a boring shield.
Thanks.
1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, XP is not super exciting, just 200 per person. We're gonna give you an extra 200, so just make it 600 per person for role-playing sake and all that fun stuff, and we will call that a session. Next session we'll pick up with you leaving, claiming your payment, and then we can go to Jahaka Anchorage.